Live, your go-to for all things home. This is Home Answers Radio, presented by JeffBuysYourHouse.com and by Center Guard Plumbing. Once again, here's Roger Piper.
Your go-to for all things home. It's Home Answers Radio.
Hi, welcome to Home Answers. I'm Roger Piper. Special guest today is Rob Kole from Kole Digital. And welcome to the show, Rob.
Thank you for having me here, Roger.
Kole Digital is a company that does a lot of things. And the best thing to do is to check out the website. And it's koledigital.com, K-O-L-E, digital.com. You got a big showroom, and actually a world-class showroom in Frankfurt. And what you do is home theater, basements, custom audio, video, home automation, whole home solutions. I mean, just a huge amount of stuff. So if you are looking to do something and make your basement nice or make it incredible or outdoors or things like that, I mean, there's so many different services you do, and you do a free estimate. Come on out and ask them. You can give them a call anytime at 815-469-2000. And we'll talk about your incredible basements in a sec, but let's talk about whole house audio to start.
Yes, with whole house audio, we are generally putting speakers in the wall or in the ceiling in each of the rooms in the house that the family spends the most time in. Mm-hmm. You have an app on your phone that can control the music, so you have access to Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, and you can listen to a different style of music in each of the different rooms. Or you can hit party mode, and all the music is the same throughout the house. So as people are coming through a party, they're coming from outdoors into the house, the same song is playing everywhere, and you can control the volume for each of those areas.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool. A lot of people like to have that because it really creates the atmosphere, but they can be controlled independently, right?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, a lot of what we're known for is the outside audio. Generally, people always say, the speakers in my backyard, I've got 2 speakers, and it sounds very tinny. Mm-hmm. And we have really good quality sound outside. In fact, our guys will dig a 3-foot ditch and put a subwoofer underground, and there's just a little mushroom cap sticking up in the landscape. Yeah. And we have tremendous bass outside. So the subwoofers are integrated into the design. It's called a biamp sound system. We put speakers that look like little bronze lights, but they're actual speakers, and they go around the entire perimeter of the swimming pool or the fire pit, the outdoor kitchen, and you can have different zones of audio throughout your backyard.
So you can have, if you want to create a really cool outdoor living space, maybe audio, maybe video, all of those things, you can do that customized for the client.
Absolutely. And outdoor TVs are a very big part of what we do, especially all spring and summer. We're installing a lot of outside TVs that are completely sealed. They stay out year round. They can be rained on and hosed down, and they integrate right with the smart remote or an app on your phone to control it.
Wow. So you make your home incredible to live in, inside and outside. Let's talk about basements, because that's something you're really known for. It's world class.
Yeah.
Give us an idea if somebody has a basement and they want to make it special. Okay, the first thing they do is call you. You come out and do a consultation with them to find out what they want, right?
Absolutely. We ask them a lot of questions about what they want to have in their basement, whether they need a guest bedroom, whether they're thinking about having a bar or a kitchenette, a wine cellar, and we do a whole laser measuring of the basement, and then we digitize the entire basement with our CAD design team in-house, and we come up with a creative design for the entire basement. Then we give them a proposal, and we're a full general contractor, so it's one-stop shopping for the entire project.
Yeah. Most of the time, if you're looking to do your basement, you got to deal with 3 different people. You got to deal with the audio video people. You have to deal with the construction people. And then also, we're talking about the furnishings and things that go into it. You do it all.
Yeah, absolutely. In our showroom in Frankfurt, we built, 19 years ago, we built a 15,000 square foot design center. So we have 5 themed theaters on display, 5 gourmet kitchens, a lighting studio, a motorized shade and blind studio, and then in our Kole Design build area of the showroom, we actually have a place where you pick out all the tile, all the LVT, which is the luxury vinyl flooring, and then all of the decorative tile, the carpet, and even all the leathers for the chairs. We have a design studio for all of our seating. We have 30 theater chairs on display and sectionals, and so there's a part of the studio where you actually pick out the leather, the configuration of the chairs, the motorized recline, motorized headrests, and all of that in each of the different styles of chairs that we have.
Now, so you can when you have that ability, you can touch it, you can see it, and you can get a real idea of what it'd be like in your place.
Absolutely. You can't buy chairs on the internet. People want to sit down in the chair because each chair hits somebody differently. Mm-hmm. So the headrest has to sit right, and the lumbar support, and it's important to be able to have chairs that are comfortable.
You're listening to Home Answers. I'm Roger Piper. A special guest today is Rob Kole with Kole Digital. You can get a hold of them by 815-469-2000. And I really highly recommend you do this, go check out the website, koledigital.com, KOLE digital.com. When people would think, okay, Kole Digital, and they're thinking, okay, you do home theater. That's just a piece.
Yeah.
It really is. And so if you're looking at, if you want to, they can actually go to you if they're not looking to enhance their audio video. They just want a different design. You can do that because you're, a contractor too. So you really, if you're looking to refresh, redo your basement, you're a one-stop shop, and the cool thing is you have a lot of things that other people do not do with fun lighting, things like that. You said 660 basements?
660 home theaters that we've built. Yeah.
Wow.
And then, so the other thing that we're really unique in is our basements is in the last couple of years, we've done a lot of our basements have incorporated a dance floor with robotic lighting, fog that pours out of the ceiling, and robotic laser lights that come out to the beat of the music. And in the last year, we've done 3 different basements that had a karaoke stage so that you can actually have the dance floor lighting, robotic lighting, on the karaoke stage, and you have a TV screen so you can see all the words. We give them 2 wireless microphones with some echo and reverb on them, and we even have jacks on the stage where you plug in an electric guitar and then you play right along with the music as well. In
talking with Rob, I was sitting there going, okay, anything you want, basically they know how to do and probably have experience doing. It's incredible that you can do those kinds of things. You've been doing it a long time. How long have you been in business?
We're celebrating our 27th year in business this June, and the other thing that we're known for is because because I'm a musician. I'm a lifelong musician. I play every weekend in a Chicago area rock band called Snapshot. I'm a keyboard player, and so because we're music guys and we're creative guys, so we're that, and we are thinking with both sides of our brain. Our whole company is filled with people like me that are artisans, musicians, but they also have that technical edge as well.
Yeah, so you're picky when it comes to those kinds of things. Good audio, good video, good design, things like that.
Exactly, yeah.
And, tell us a little bit about your design expertise, because one of the biggest problems is, if you're a contractor, from that point of view, is trying to understand what they want and what you can do, when it comes to the customer and the homeowner. It's hard sometimes. But tell us what makes your design team better.
Well, because we have an actual CAD design team that's done everything in-house, very often that's done by a completely different company. There's somebody doing design, there's a construction, and there's a lot of irons in the fire. There's a lot of people that are involved in the project, and each one has an own idea of how they think it should be done. But it's nice to have it all done in-house with one turnkey solution. For instance, in our design, the fact that we can do 3D CAD rendering of the basement, they can see what it's going to look like. And some people just have a hard time visualizing what it's going to be. And so they don't want to wait until it's all framed before they see the size of the rooms. But with the 3D rendering, you can actually visualize and see what the finished basement's going to look like.
Yeah, and you feel a whole lot more confident going into the project when you can do that.
Absolutely. And our lighting control and lighting that we use in the basement is unique. So we have a whole showroom with 30 lighting lines. So we're not just doing typical 6-inch cans. We have 2-inch, 3-inch cans. cans, wall washers. And so these are all different tools in our toolbox that we're using and incorporating into our design. When we don't leave any ceiling undesigned or untouched. So we're always doing some really cool cove or beam, and we're lighting that up with cove lighting and different strip lights and puck lights and things like that. We often have niches in the wall, and those are lit with puck lights as well.
You know, we always talk about, too, home value. You know, if you do a project, what are you going to get back? You know, there are certain percentages that, for example, if you do a kitchen remodel, what's the ROI on that? When you do something like this, I believe, first of all, you're going to enjoy it. This has to be an appreciating asset. It has to be something that when you do eventually show the home, it's going to blow buyers away.
It is, and it's doubling the square footage of the house. So it puts the house in a different price point. That house is not your house is not the same value as the house next door to you now. So the person that's looking for your house, they're looking at a completely different price point because they're looking at 5 houses that day. They'll all have finished basements. In that the one that has the finished basement that stands out, that's a whole different look. And people are starved for ideas nowadays. If you see a basement that has 4 drywalled walls and your dad's drop ceiling, that was finished, yes, but nothing was done creative. In fact, it's so funny that in the last several years we have finished so many basements that already, when we get down there, it's already a finished basement. And say this basement it was finished 22 years ago, and we have to gut the entire basement and start from scratch.
Yeah, it's kind of like a remodel, basically.
It's a complete remodel, absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks for being on the show. Incredible place, world-class showroom.
Well, thanks for having me.
You really need to check that out if you have any interest at all. Best thing to do is call them. 815-469-2000, 815-469-2000. Check out their... it's multi-floors. It's an incredible showroom in Frankfurt, and find out more. And then also go to KoleDigital.com. That's KOLE Digital.com. Rob, thanks for being on the show.
Oh, thanks for having me, Roger.
It's Home Answers on AM 560, The Answer.
Your go-to for all things